Monday to Friday, 9 to 11. Blaze Radio, they bring talk with the heaven.
Okay. Let me say a good evening to you wherever you are, however you are joining us this evening. I love to say welcome to the Talking 21 2025. I love to say welcome to your favorite nighttime program, the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. So wherever you are, however you are joining us this evening, I love to say welcome to the program. Today's edition of the program, as usual, promises to be very much fascinating. It is something you cannot afford to miss. My name is Ambassador Kona Rufus. I love to say welcome, man, wherever you are. Yeah, it is good to be back on your radio, on and on your favorite nighttime program, the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. But before we do that, let me say to you, the Blaze Cash giveaway continues. So to cash to few people tonight on the show. I'm gonna dish out cash to on this show. So by 9:45, before I open the phone lines, definitely we'll give some cash out. We will give some cash out. So let me see you playing that *79 and *9#. You press number 2 for Liberian dollars, and you press number 5 for the number of tickets. That's 5 tickets. Yeah, you put in your 5 ticket. Definitely, when 5% do that quickly, before we go for the break, we'll give at least 5%, uh, 20,000 Liberian dollars. 20,000 Liberian dollars. So keep playing. Do not stop playing because we have lots of cash here to give tonight. Remember the code is *79 and *9#. You press number 2 for Liberian dollars, and you press number 5 for the number of tickets. So I'm looking for 5%. As soon as 5% can do that before we go for the phone line, for the phone give out person work with this evening on the show, the talking point. So the cash giveaway, Radio Entertainment Liberia is a proud sponsor of this program. So we got to do these things because our sponsor, they are sponsoring this program. So we have to do these things, right? *79 and *9 has you press. It's been happening across the country. Lots of things today. The Ministry of Information announced that the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission, they have become installing the issue of waste ministries and agency. It is on corruption allegations. So probably maybe you, for instance, you work with the Ministry of Information. You hear about corruption, some allegation of corruption at the Ministry of Information. Definitely get that information, maybe write it down, depending the kind of information you have, the facts, everything. You drop it right in our box. The time no one will be around the box. You drop it there and you move on. So when the LSCC come to open our bags, they will take those information and carry it and review it. So they are doing it so that everything about corruption at various they know of it. So they want the public, they want us to also help in the fight against corruption. So today they announced the installation of those boxes. And I think it is a good thing. And we need to appreciate the government of Liberia, the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. According to the Ministry of Information, the project is being sponsored by the government of Liberia. So I think it is a good thing. I think that's a good one there, and we must appreciate the government for the steps that they are taking, especially as it relates to the fight against corruption. We are only hoping that those people who work at those agencies, those ministries, we hope that they will be sincere to give the LCC the rightful from it. So the Federal Telecommunication Authority, they announced that they have engaged Meta for social media monetization to import and create. Meta is the mother company of Facebook, Instagram, and some other social media platforms. Authorities say, or they announced that the launch of official engagement as country digital economy. For the first time, we have commenced a series of vibrant content creators. The LTA stated, highlighting platforms like Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. According to the LTA, the initiative artists and storytellers from the authority emphasized open passion into profession and amplifying Liberian voices globally. They said so. I think again that is another good initiative because we have seen lots of our young people, even older folks, they are especially those people involved into content creation in social here in Africa, in West Africa, other parts of West Africa, citizens of other countries are benefiting a lot from uh, benefiting as well. I think it would be the cool. Some people live on condition. So the government materialize and the government succeed in making sure that Liberia have a monetization point and other people will benefit from their creativity. Education service, Grand Judas detachment enrolled 48,000 Burkinabes in 3 months of thousands of Burkinabes in the county. The closing ceremony brought together joint security. During the program, the commander of LIS in 20, that made 2025 and ending Burkinabes. Commander Kwakolo at the same time revealed that LIS will not allow any more Burkinabe national to enter the county because of the end of the enrollment process. Moreover, the director for operation of the Liberia Immigration Service, Dennis B. Sati, explained that the next phase of the enrolled Burkinabe national is to obtain their resident permits, which cost 150 USD per person. At the same time, appreciate the LRS and the county local authority for their level of cooperation during the process. So 48,000 Burkinabe, imagine that. Wow, were enrolled. So these people have been in Grand Judet, in Grand Judet alone, 48,000. Imagine that. So go other counties. 48,000 Burkinabes. Wow. Yeah, but that's a good step from the government to enroll these people to at least have some documents on them to know how many of them in a country because I think we're going out of hand. We are hoping that things will be worked out, especially as it relates to uh, land ownership in that part of the country. Because what we were getting information that local authorities uh, were entering into agreement with Burkinabes nationals. For instance, when they tell you, say, oh, you should make the so length of farmland for them. You should make farm also and so worth of land, the wildness, right? And the Burnaby too will tell you, for instance, if I make uh a farmland on, for instance, maybe 5 acres of land, maybe you'll give me one. You will give me one. So these are agreements they were entered into with those Burnabies. So those people started to establish in the county, and something scary that even the war being raised. They talk about in years to come. These Burnaby national, they will remain down there. They are having kids with our Liberians. They are having kids with their own women as well. They are there. So their children will try to own those lands. So when the real owner decide to come out, it might cause some level of confrontation in the future, because their children will know that the land is owned by them. Their father passed it over to them, or their grandfather passed it over to them, and it might cause some level of confrontation between uh, the legitimate owners and those Burkinabe as well. So we hope that the government will do something about that. Whatever that the local authorities there will be doing, that it be documented. So if they are giving land to any Burkinabe nationals, yes, to carry on your agriculture, but it doesn't mean that it is for you. There should be some level of documentation, I think, when it is done. And so when you're even from lawmakers from Grand Gila County, these are things they've been talking. These are things they've been talking. So we need to raise these things so that it will come out. Yeah, so we cannot. And today we follow the issue of the drugs. So the issue of raiding have continued across the country. Citizens, authorities, they are involved into it. I think it's not a bad idea. And today we learned that the government of Liberia, those people that were uh, arrested, those drug addicts, the drug user, they were carried at the LRRC area in Mount Bagley, in Johnsonville, specifically Johnsonville, not Mount Bagley, but Johnsonville. So we are hoping to know everything about that particular situation. So that's good news as well, because our young people, we hope that they will be rehabilitated. Like what the government said, they are trying to find a way send them to rehabilitation centers. So that's a good one as well. Yeah. So let's go strictly into our topic, but do not forget the cash giveaway continues *79 and *9#. You press number 2, you press number 5. So again, like I said, by 9:45, before I open the phone at 9:45, I would definitely give some cash out. So I need 5 persons. The whole dash will pause. I need 5 persons to play. You dial *79 and *9#. You press number 2, you press number 5. Yes, 5 persons. Let's do that quickly. 7 persons will walk away with 20,000 Liberian dollars each. 20,000 Liberian dollars each. So as soon as I can get 5 persons play, definitely the dashboard will allow me to do the draw. Definitely 7 person will walk away with good number of money tonight. Yeah, 20,000, a good money. Things we're gonna talk about tonight. What's happening to the PYG dream? What's happening to the PYG Polytechnic? What is happening? So let's read this from the Variety online newspaper. Let's read this. Uh, is the headline says PYJ dreams abandon? It is a question. PYJ dream abandon? Students set August 22 for a mass protest in demand of reopening PYJ Polytechnic University. Students of PYJ Polytechnic University are set to stage a peaceful protest on Friday, August 22, that tomorrow, calling for the immediate reopening of their institution, which has remained closed for over 7 months following the death of its founder, the late Senator Prince Yami Johnson. The demonstration, organized by a group calling itself the Concerned Students of PYJ Polytechnic University, will begin at LPMC and proceed to the university campus in LPMC During the March, students plan to present a the Nima County Legislative Caucus, the Vice President of Liberia of Trustees, and the school administration in a strongly word statement discretion over what both university leadership and government of left students in. This is not just about a building. The student wrote in their press release. This university is a background remain close, dishonors the legacy of Senator Prince White Johnson and shattered the dreams of thousands of young people. The students are particularly critical of the University Board of Trustees and the preparators, accusing them of failing in their responsibility to ensure the smooth operation of the school. According to the statement, many students and their families cannot afford to send them to other institutions outside of Ghana due to high costs of rent, transportation, and tuition. PYJ Polytechnic were established to make higher education accessible to Nigerians. The release emphasized our protest is not to create a peaceful call for action. The students have vowed to conduct the protest in a disciplined and nonviolent manner, guided by principles of respect and unity. They called on parents, community members, and national stakeholders to join them in urging authorities to prioritize the reopening of the university. The petition, which will be delivered during the march, outlines the students' demands and urges decision makers to ensure there are safe guards against future disruptions in the university's academic calendar. Our demand is simple but urgent. Reopen BYJ Polytechnic University now, the statement concluded. The protest comes amid growing concerns about access to higher education in Liberia, particularly in rural counties like Nima, where options are limited. Many in the county see the reopening of PYJ Polytechnic not only as a tribute to Senator Prince Johnson's legacy, but as a vital step in supporting youth development and regional progress. So yeah, what happened to the PYJ University? What happens to the PYJ legacy? Now, the students of the PYJ Polytechnic, they have announced a peaceful protest tomorrow. You might be aware, folks, the PYJ Polytechnic, it's not, I want to say it is like uh, a dream or a legacy of the late Nima County Senator. But I will not say it is like, but it is a legacy of the late Senator of Nima County. And almost everyone of us, we are aware that the manner and form in which the late Senator he passed off, right? The manner in which he passed off, especially he fell in the tub, they rushed him at the hospital, and he was pronounced dead. And during his burial, there were lots of accusation, counter accusation. Up to now, people still arguing about the late senator's death. Yeah, people still doing that. But that's not the major issue. That's not a major issue. The issue here, what is happening to his legacy? After the burial of the late senator, government were negotiating. They were negotiating so that there will be the PYJ Polytechnic will be almost like a public university be sponsored by the government. They were negotiating. And since that time, how did the negotiation go? The public is not aware. We are not aware. How did the negotiation go? We are not aware. If the family of the late Senator Prince Johnson, if they agreed, we are not aware as well. If they did not agree, no one told us anything. But the university has gone unopened since the late senator died. What's happening? Mind you, the current vice president of the Republic of Liberia, he referred to the late senator as his father. He referred to the late senator as his father. But the thing is, if your father passed off, your father died, don't you think it is good for you to keep your father's legacy alive? Don't you think it is good for you to keep your father's legacy alive? In fact, Senator Johnson was referred to as the political godfather of the county, Nima County. When he supports you, your chances of winning any election in that county is high. He has never, since 2005, he never go beyond a presidential candidate, especially in the runoff. I still not be corrected, but in the runoff, to support a presidential candidate and that person did not win Nima County. To even go on to win the presidency, I still not be corrected. 2005, the 2005 election, the runoff, he supported former President Eli Johnson Sirleaf. 2011, he contested for the presidency. He won Nima County overwhelmingly, but he did not reach to the runoff. He did not reach to the runoff. And he supported former President Eli Johnson again. And she won Nima County overwhelmingly. And she went on to win the presidency. 2011. 2017, he supported former President George Manawia in a runoff. And former President George Manawia went on to win Nima County and the presidency overwhelmingly in 2023. President, for which even the current president took his vice tenure from Nima County. So he had the support of, at that time, then Senator Jeremiah Kung and Senator Prince Yami Johnson. And they won Nima County overwhelmingly to go on to win the presidency. So it showed that Senator Prince Johnson was a decision maker when it comes to the presidency. When he supports you in the runoff, just know that your presidency is sure. Because whoever he goes behind, the people of Nima County backed him. And after the election, the government came to power. The last senator passed off. He died. Now his legacy is being reportedly abandoned. The school have been closed. Students have been sitting home. They want to go to school. They want for someone they refer to as their godfather, the godfather of the county. They want this man's legacy to continue. But it seems like no one is paying attention to them, the former senator of Nema County. What's happening? Has the current vice president forgotten the senator now? Has he forgotten the senator? Even the current senator of Nema County, Samuel Koga. We saw them doing the campaign, the by-election to replace the late senator. In fact, everyone were using the name of the late senator to campaign. We saw the current senator, Samuel Koga, making a flyer, putting his knee down on that particular banner, a banner rather, knee down, and the former senator praying for him. He posted that banner all over the county. We saw them going to the grave site of the late senator during the campaign time. So even in his death, they were his name. They were using almost like using his yeah. They were using him to win election even in his death. But what's happening now to this man's legacy? Have you people forgotten the legacy of the late senator? That now students are calling for protests. They are calling to that tomorrow they will go and protest. So you people only wanted to win election, or maybe what in our Liberian way we call it our service. When he was alive, everyone were calling him our father. In fact, they said they wanted for a legacy to live on. But what's happening now? Since the senatorial by-election finished, what happens to the late senator legacy? This current president, he benefited from the late senator. And he knows very well that the late senator, his school exists. He have a lot of things that are inexistent. Is the president also thinking on the late senator legacy? Like I said earlier, it was reported, and we got information from credible sources, that the government were pushing, and they are pushing, to make the institution a public university, but stay in the name of the senator. But it have gone months. There's no information about the school. Government is not speaking to the Liberian people. The county authority is not speaking to the Liberian people. No one is speaking to the students neither. And those students are sitting home. They want to learn. They want to go to school. No one is speaking to them. What is happening to the legacy of the late senator? Are we going to see the legacy of the late senator dying down? Is that what we are about to see? Is that what's happening now? Have people forgotten the late senator? What's unfolding? What's unfolding? Has the late senator Prince Justin now, has he been forgotten? Why people are not speaking to inform the students, to inform residents of the county, to inform the Liberians, to inform Liberians what's happening to the legacy of the late senator? Whether you like it or not, this man was a very influential figure. He made impact in this country. He contributed positively to the development of this country. Oh yeah, somebody must say, oh, he also contributed negatively to, yeah, it's possible, right? Yeah. But also positively, he contributed. Whether you like it or not. He was very, very much influential, especially when it came to the border politics of our country. No one should no one who have talked about Liberian politics. No one who have talked about winning Liberian presidency without you calling the late senator on your team. No one. We're doing that. No one. We're doing that. If you talk about winning the presidency, one of the first persons you should talk about on your side should be the late senator. Mm-hmm. And we know lots of politicians, they benefited. Lots of politicians benefited from the senator. But today, he's dead and gone. And his legacy is also dying. And the more frustrating thing there is, those students who are sitting home, who wants to learn? They are sitting home for months, nothing happening. No one speaking to them. It seems that no one cares. It seems that no one cares. That's what it seems like. And one of those persons that we expect, and I think he should do everything for the legacy of the senator. One of those persons, the current vice president, even the current senator of Nima County, it was true the support of the late senator that even won his first representative seat. Samuel Koka. Mm-hmm. And it was through the same senator that he won the senatorial seat, Senator Photo, the senator name. In fact, even when he joined the on the party's ticket. Mm-hmm. So the former senator. But the truth is, when it comes to his legacy, those things that people should see and say, oh, yes, we had a senator in this county or in this country. One of them is sitting there. The school is not opening. No one cares. No one cares. So, what's happening? Are we about to see Senator Apostle? Are we about to see his legacy dying as well? Is that what we are about to see? Is that what we are about to see? The late senator legacy going down the drain? Especially as a government. Hmm? Or an administration, which of course you know very well, you're coming to state power. One of the influence, I was saying, listen, you should do everything to maintain, to make sure this man's legacy live on. Don't you think? And if you are thinking that way, what is the government doing? What are you doing? Why are you not speaking? Why are you not speaking to those students, to Nigerians, to Liberians? What's happening? No one cares now. Is that what? What's happening? But I think if that is what happened, I think it should not be so. Mm-hmm. This administration, if they will remember, or they should remember anyone to keep their legacy alive. This administration should remember the late senator to keep his legacy alive. The current vice president should remember the late senator and keep his legacy alive. The current senator of Nima County, the both senators, they should remember the late Senator Prince Johnson and keep his legacy alive. I think and other individuals, I think they should. They spearheading this entire thing. No one should tell them. They should not allow students after months, more than 6 months, to even talk about protesting. No one should be pushing. No one should. We expect for these people to be pushing for the school to open so that this man like expect for it to be like they are rejecting the man legacy. All right, that's the first talking point. That is the first uh, talking point tonight on Blaze Radio 90.0 FM. That's the first talking point. So like we said, keep playing the cash giveaway star 79 star 9 hash, you press number 2, you press number 5. Any moment from now, we'll go for our first draw. So we're gonna do 2 segments of draw on this show. But let's go to our second talking point. Kochi criticizes alleged role of security officers in drug trade. The Kochi has expressed strong concerns over what he described as the paradox in Liberia. Social media posts on Thursday, Kochi alleged that some individuals involved in the illicit drug trade are discussing themselves in official uniform while targeting vulnerable citizens. It is paradoxical that drug dealers disguised in official uniform are the ones running after poor victims, Coach wrote. His comments come amid growing public debate on the effectiveness of the national anti-drugs campaign enforcement. Coach's remarks are likely to spark further discussion on the integrity combating the rising drugs crisis across the country. So this is Jefferson Kochi, the Secretary General of the Opposition and former ruling Congress for Democratic Change, the CDC. So he said it is paradoxical that drugs dealers will disguise themselves in official uniforms. So he believes some of those people who are running after the drugs or those are disadvantaged youth, those young people who are taking in the substance. He believes that some of them, if not every one of them, some of them are just dealers themselves. And they are disguising themselves. I think I need to see they are security officers. They are wearing uniform. That's what Coach said. But the thing is, so what really do coaching want? What does he want? What coaching wants? Because this issue of the fight against drugs or illicit substance in our country, it is something that everyone knows it have become a national concern. And since the campaign, the march, we are seeing Liberian and state security officers going from ghetto to ghettos, every part of the country, people trying to join the fight themselves, communities, including state security officers. the DA officers, they are making effort. But we are seeing the Secretary General of the former ruling CDC come out to criticize it. It might be truth, right? Yeah. But the thing here is, a few months ago, you people were in power. Mm-hmm. You people were in power. They were in existence. They were in existence. And what did you do as a government to fight drugs? One thing we saw, the former president declared it as a national emergency. That's one thing we saw. And after declaring it in a statement, almost everything went dead. Almost everything went dead. We saw them raising some funds for it. After they had some fundraising from there, everything went dead. And that's the reason why at that time the opposition, they used the issue of drugs, the fight against drugs, as a campaign message. And it like bring people listen to it. Because you know what, Mr. Koji? Your government, your administration, did little or nothing to fight drugs in the country. Mm-hmm. That's true. You don't have to accept it. You don't have to accept it. So if we are seeing state security officers and citizens themselves coming rushing to location to go from one area to another area, from one area to another, what we expect you now as a former government official. Some of these people that you're talking about, we guess that you know them. Name them. Name them. Don't speak in parable. You are not Jesus to speak in parable. It was Jesus who is to be speaking in parable. No, Mr. Kochi, name some of those people that you know, that you think are jocks, traders. Who you think they are part of the just cartel in this country, that you think they are disguising themselves? Name them now. We expect to name them and say, hey, this person, they are in disguise, but they are part of it. Since you know them. But no, you only sit, you take your phone, go on the social media, and write. In a national fight for which every citizen have joined. But when you only wrote on the social media, my brother, you need this thing where people will use national emergency. Feel that, oh yeah, people going after their children. No, it can't work. And the good thing there is that's one of the reasons why from the beginning of this show we appreciated the government. Some of these people who are being taken from the ghettos. The government are talking about rehabilitating them. It's good. These are things we want. One of those things that we will discourage if people go into those ghettos and try to hurt these people because they are citizens as well. But when you get them, carry them for rehabilitation. These are things we want for the government to do. So if we have a government joining hands with citizens to stand against these things, in as much as we want for the government to also tackle the importation of these things, the one I hear people are taking it, let's be dealing with them as well. Let's be taking it from there and also carrying it for rehabilitation. While government will also call on government to strategize to minimize the importation of it. These are things that we want. But to sit in your little corner somewhere, maybe in Europe or anywhere you are, and say, oh, you try to accuse the entire security sector of the country. It's wrong. There are there are good officers. There are good officers. Some of those officers who are fighting the illegal substance, they are genuine in their fight. But the we can just post on social media, it is private. That's it called that just dealer disguised in official uniform. That means you are in that entire security apparatus, which is wrong. Few months ago, these were officers controlling. Now to sit somewhere and just in that entire security sector is wrong. It is wrong. You don't do that to our security apparatus. There are people in the rain, in the sun. They are fighting these drugs, and they are doing it genuinely. They mean it. Fisher, you will not sit and touch all of them. It's wrong. You don't do. You are not forced to speak on something. No. Mr. Kochi, you are not forced to speak on something. No. You are not forced to. If you think that you don't have anything to say, just let it be. Just remain mute. Just remain mute. But if you think you want to say something, be clear with it. Especially this thing of the drugs is a national issue. So as the Secretary General of the opposition, you should be fight. You should be joining the fight against the illicit drug as well. You should join the fight. So if you know people in the forces, in the security forces, you know people who you think are drugs dealer, Mr. Kochi, name those people. But don't indict the entire security force. Don't do that. It's a disservice to men and women who are in the rain, who are in the sun, sacrificing for the betterment of this country. And guess what? When you people were in power, these people were still making the same 125 they are making. These people are still making the same 150 they are making, 175, 200. And some of you up there were taking 10,000, 5,000. But these same people, they were in the rain, in the sun. You are riding luxurious vehicles. You are in luxury. But these people were in the sun, in the rain, making the same 150, the same 75, the same 200. But only thing to do is to just pick up a phone because you know how to tap. And you indict that entire security forces. It's wrong. You don't do that. That's a disservice to men and women that are laying their life on the line to make sure that they see. You don't know when some of those officers, when you go to some of those ghettos, you don't know some of those drugs dealers, they react. You don't know they fight the security. We have seen the officers died recently. We saw the officers dying. They risk their life. They put their life on the line. But the only thing to say, you sit in your corner and just indict the entire forces. It's wrong. You don't do that to our men and women. Carry your politics to people you should play your politics on, not on the state security officers. If you know people there, name them. Name them. If you name them, then we all will call for government to investigate these people. But not to we could just indict everyone. So what you want for government to do now? They should go and start. They should put the entire DA down, right? All the officers there, put them down. Because you that everyone now. That's certain in this country we should not carry politics to. No, we should not do these things. But sometimes the reason why some of these people behave the way they behave because they are children. And then in this country, some of them are children are not in the country. They are family members. They are key family people. They are not in the country. Their children are in other countries, getting the best of lives, getting the best of education. So they do not care. So they do not care. Hoping that one day their children will come and rule the next people's children. So they do not care. Not everything we should care about it though, man. No, let's stop these things. So folks, let me before I open the phone line, let me go. I'm about to do some jobs before I open the phone line. I'm about to do some jobs. So let me go right now on my dashboard to see how best I can do. I'll do 5 jobs because the number of players I wanted, I did not get them. So I'm gonna do 5 jobs to give 5% 20,000 Liberian dollars. 20,000 Liberian dollars. Okay, let me say congratulations to 50 40 5040. Congratulations to you. 20,000 Liberian dollars. I'm sending it to you right now. Congratulations. And number begin with 0886. Yeah, 5040. Congratulations to you. And this one, 3256. 3256. Congratulations to you. Okay, 20,000 Liberian dollars. 20,000 Liberian dollars. Congratulations to you as well. Let me go for the third one here. Okay, good. 1822. 1822. The last 4 digits of your number. That's why I'm calling. 20,000 Liberian dollars. I'm forwarding it to you as well. Okay, let me go quickly to the fourth person. Okay, good. 7216. 7216. Congratulations to you, 7216. Okay, 20,000 Liberian dollars coming to your phone right now. Okay, congratulations to you. 0832. 0832. Congratulations to you as well. So yes, 5 persons working out with 20,000. I would say congratulations to every one of you. So folks, keep playing *799 *9#. You press number 2, you press number 5. At the end of the show, I'm gonna do hopefully additional 5 chores before Rennie come on. And when Rennie come on, the jobs will continue, right? But hopefully by 10:50, I'm gonna do 5 jobs. So let me see you play right now. *799 *9#. You press number 2, you press number 5. Today we got lots of 20,000 and 50,000 to give out. *799 *9#. You press number 2, you press number 10 for 10 tickets. You press number 2, you press number 5 for 5 tickets. So let me see you play right now. *799 *9#. You press 2 for Liberian dollars. You press ask for number of tickets, you put number 5 for number of tickets, or you put number 10 for number of tickets. Those are you playing with US, that *799 you press number 1 for USD, and you put number 5 for number of tickets, or you put number 10 for number of tickets. So do that quickly. By 10:50, we go for another job before I leave the radio. So let me open the phone line right now. These are the 2 topics. What happened to the pre-Johnson legacy? And why make us now Senator about former Secretary General and City Mayor Monrovia, the City Mayor of Monrovia, as well as the Secretary General of the CDC. Why you make up his statement? These are the 2 things, right? 07779 079 0887 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio. Let me take this first caller. Welcome. Welcome. Yeah, welcome.
All right, I'll speak to you from district number 6. My name is Luther Lomini Saki Jr. For district 6.
Yeah.
Let me commend you for the topic on discussing this hearing. You see, they fight or drug this. They fight. You should be holistic. You should be everybody business. Every citizen should fight because they fight in a 1% fight. But you see, Javani Kochi, right now, I think he should oppose many young guys together to move for community, say no, to say no to drugs. I think that somebody's exercise will be carried on. Then they made a blanket statement. So if the person government of Liberia in Jadi call he say, "Look, come and show those who selling drug." They will say the government waste money people now. He makes a statement there, and we want for drug to be removed to move in this country. We want to against drug. Then you say government officials saying they are the TA, they are part of drugs. So then you show your GA, so they made a DNC that is really be for free. Number one, yeah, Mr. Koji come and show those who say drugs in the country.
Okay.
Today I saw the GA, the email community, the GA, they are well enforced. If I say what they do to do, moving left and right, they are doing well. We should commend the government of Liberia. They everybody fight the particular thing that going on. FSA should be engaged in this to fight against drugs. Thank you for the show.
Okay, thanks for having us here. So you have the two topics and speak on them, but when you speak on one, don't call back. Welcome. Hello.
Yeah. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, I'm supposed to calling on Rehab Subata.
Yeah, go ahead from Riyadh Subata, my brother.
Yeah, the statement, the former Secretary General, I mean, the statement, the City Mayor, you, not a statement. The reason why I say not a bad statement. So when we see the DA, said that government official in the government selling drugs to the people, bringing drugs in the country. So if someone who not working in the government against it as to be anything.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, what I just said. Please repeat.
I said.
Yeah.
Someone within the government, which is the person within the
yeah.
top person official, saying that government officials selling drugs, they bring drugs in this country. Then government when they say they got problem, and they are just saying it.
Okay, so let me say
why is that so? Why do government no government officials are selling drugs? Why you get me a why you carry that need? Let the people get a medal, the red minister who selling drugs. Then we will know
the DA deputy talk about government officials. Right? He says security officers. There are two group of people who talking about here. In the whole security forces. That's my issue with him.
Yeah. My experience.
What kind of experience now?
His experience. For me, I tell one of my brother who was DA before.
Okay.
He arrested a drug dealer. So drugs on him. That added a fee. When he added a fee there, and the commander from that took his uniform. He took the uniform on the man. He said, "Man, I tell him, brother, today the man on the farm very cool."
Okay.
Tell me, as a DA officer, they took it uniform for him.
So now
they make very cool in the interior.
So if say Javasi coaching knows those officers, and you are aware that there are a lot of officers in the force that are fighting this thing with all their heart and they are sincere. Are you aware?
I aware what you see.
Okay, good. So now Javasi coaching can to tell everybody in Blanca, right, and accuse everybody. You think that's a good thing, right?
But he said it all. Because you know what?
You say he said all of what?
Oh, anger. You know what?
We're gonna anger man. Help sell your anger. My man, see you, man. The man. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. Welcome. Yeah. Okay. Welcome.
Yes. I agree with what the coming first to civil promo for so please.
Yeah, please walk away from your monitor, please.
Okay. What Javadi Koji said, I agree with it. Southtown say they are fighting drugs. Government officials. I know some people in rehab, they are doing it.
Who you know in rehab?
A Bolegato with Joseph Baga is web selling drugs that people go there and buy the what are it?
So you get you.
Don't laugh.
Let me ask you the question. Let me ask you again the question, right? Are you aware there are other people in the forces? They're fighting this thing sincerely. Are you aware?
I'm well.
Okay, that's good. So let me ask you this question again. Are you aware? Let's leave the security business for. Are you aware there are good teachers and bad teachers in Liberia?
Yes, I know that.
Good. So does it mean all the teachers in Liberia are bad? Saying they get some people they're bad?
No, now, no, every excuse the security for your gotta see. Make sure that me person are doing it.
And that's the reason why I'm asking to name those people.
Or like me, my own what I'm saying, the person I'm talking about, if you go Kennedy Road,
Okay.
when you go in Kennedy Road, you will see a little house, pin that will maroon horse with black.
Okay.
When you see the opposite side, there where I'm discussing.
All right.
The guy behind the guy, he pray nigga.
All
That
right.
he the one in West selling drugs.
All right. Thank you.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay. Thank you. Let me take the next caller. Welcome.
Yeah, Konah, thank you.
Yeah.
I don't know whether you agree with me tonight, but I'm defaulting with you on this one. My name is Pastor.
There are two things we're talking about. I'm talking about tonight.
Yeah, I don't get time for Prince Johnson legacy. The people from Nima will maintain it. They can uphold that legacy. I have no interest in that.
Okay.
So, if 80% of the teachers in the country are unprofessional on ethical, it means the teaching body is unprofessional.
Okay. And that means,
So
and that also means when you're giving a percentage, it should not be based on speculation. It should be based by facts.
So how you determine as to whether it is speculation or fact?
And that's the question that we should be asking Javaskin. You should be asking Javaskin coach that question.
But you've already concluded that he's not saying it because you think he attacked the entire security force.
Good. That's what I said. You don't just wake up you attack an entire profession. It's wrong.
No, so you hold that statement as it is until you ask to say whether the name. You don't say you lying.
But no, I did not say I lying. No, I did not say Jefferson. I said Jefferson coaches should not accuse the entire force. He should name those people.
He should not.
But that's what I said.
He should not.
But that's what I'm saying.
I say he should not.
Because not everybody there doing it. That's what I'm saying.
I just told you, yeah. But you don't know as to whether you really have the average. So when 80% or 100% is bad, it means the entire thing is bad.
Not true, but Jefferson coaches did not tell you. Listen, Jefferson coaches did not tell you. Jefferson coaches have fast about the in how all those percentage.
But you are not asking. So how you conclude that it doesn't have fast?
My man.
You are not asking.
My man, go on, conclude.
No. So one of the color raised a very celebrating. He said, the man who is in government admitted that people in the government in jobs in the country. None of us have been able to ask that man. You get that with me when I say people in the president's I go get jobs.
No, but the last time you are not following when we discuss that issue here.
No. So the caller is telling you. The caller is telling you. If the man who is in the government is accusing the entire government, it's no problem. But you get there with Koji, who says somewhere else and see the influence of just in the country. No, I mean, KONAH, all in the brother gave you on the cause of the job. Is it not true that jobs are taking over the country? Is it not true? It clarified. It's an open secret. So I could say and say the entire country is locked down with jobs. Were you asking for facts? Were you asking for evidence? When our people are dying in every sector of the country? So, I mean, to say the man is lying and using the entire force.
No, listen, Pastor, don't misquote me. I did not say he's lying. I said the man should provide. He should not accuse the entire security force. That's what I said. Don't misquote me, please. Don't do that to me.
No.
Don't do that to me, please.
RUFUS.
Conclude.
Yes, RUFUS. When the LDA boss is telling you that people breaking jobs, and that the LDA is supposed to fight drugs. And coaches say all of them in the LDA, they step into increase drugs in the country. What kind of evidence you want for coaches?
But let's see.
Country is,
But I see, man, the man said he's not aware of any LGA fools, right, involved in the drug. He said it in our statement. But he talked about...
but we are private citizens. We don't want to see it.
Oh, okay. All right. But that's why I said you just don't wake up to get information if you don't have fast to it. No, especially a former government official. See you, Chief.
I get you.
What kind of instance now? What kind of instance you are given here? What kind of instance you are given here? Hello? Thank God you say you went off. We discussing before I get joy. I want to bring party minute here. Hello?
KONAH.
Yeah, Chief.
How you doing, my brother?
God money me.
God money me also.
Okay.
So, KONAH, let me tell you something.
What's your name, please?
I'm Ezekiel A. Logan calling from Baptist Seminary.
Go ahead from Baptist Seminary.
Let me tell you something. The people already damaged the country with drugs. And they left the country with 1 million drugs.
I mean, why did I information from you?
I come in. You were in the country. You were in the country here. You were in the country when the drug case. You were in the country here. During drug we are regime. They prove opposite Lone Star. Now all of them are talking blah 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 blah. You were in the country here.
Yeah, the drug case, but they destroy it, right? And you are aware that they destroy the 100 million worth of drugs.
Destroy what?
They
weren't destroying it.
Man, we were here. We saw it on live camera. We saw the destruction. So like, go on.
KONAH.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. The poor blank fool, you myself, the poor destroy the country. That they think all around you to Chivika Resort, all around you fucking clone here, you're talking different thing, my brother.
I ain't saying nothing.
But you wasn't coaching a lot. You wasn't coaching for attention. Nobody will get it here in the country. Someone is saying somewhere, you just rest the way you know, so you're because you can step on the phone. You think I ought to, eh? I want to do but you get fat. So when you get a government calling in jail, say, bring the concrete receipt. How you say it here? Me, I know the people about the Lone Star will say the which one thing you want to go to.
All right.
Because the government, I don't really know why really wrong with them in the country. You can just in a statement. You can just in a jet talk.
All right.
Because you want to.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, man. KONAH.
All right. Thanks for having us. Let me take the person in Lone Star line. Hello, Lone Star line.
Good evening to you, KONAH. This is P. Abraham B. Wisse, and I do call you from Nigeria rural community.
Yeah, go ahead, Abraham.
Okay. Before I just make my point in 1 minute, do you believe that Labrador will get developed?
Go on. Don't let you tell us.
Okay. The reason why Labrador will not get developed is because of deception and insincerity. If Labrador must get developed, then our laws on the book, policies that are made, concessions that are signed, fixing that we put in place must be strictly adhered to, and we should not be controlling the 16. We should be controlled by the 16 like we see to the junction, they have the traffic light. That are 16 and the law should be controlling in this country. You listen to the caller like that, John Levan. He is talking about 100 million of drugs in the country, and they never bring some, or they never bring it, and they were selling it around. So you know why you simply trying to tell me? So because we are time, we have one container of drugs or one ship of drugs. So bracket time, when we see one barrel full of drugs, we should not do nothing about it. While the people went in the sun and rain and voted for a change, the people voted for a change so that we have failed to fight against drugs, so Baka can fight against drugs. We have failed to fight corruption so that Baka can fight corruption. we are remove people from any position or take United Party people from any position so that Wage can come
Yeah,
and
hello?
put you back to position.
Yeah, hello?
So that is deception here, no?
Yeah, I beg you. Let me restrict it to knowledge.
Okay,
Government
let me
statement. Yeah,
restrict it to the job. Let me
yeah,
end on this note.
yeah.
I give you information and check it out or do your background investigation. This President Walker's son who is living right near him that had an entertainment center they call No Stress. They are selling drugs inside and making wild allegations. And if you want for me to give you facts, then maybe I'm talking it that why they'll be a little bit scared. But I can tell anybody who want to disagree with me, we can go to No Stress. We are maybe we want to flex or we want to entertain. There's a specific place that people can go and buy drugs.
Okay. So let me ask you.
Immigration are selling drugs. Police are selling drugs.
So let me ask you this question.
Are selling drugs.
So let me ask you this question. Can I ask you?
I'm listening.
So do you believe all of the people in the DA? I'm living in the DA. All the people in the DA. Do you believe that they are selling drugs?
I don't believe that they are selling drugs.
Do you? I beg. Yeah. Let me ask you a few questions, please. Do you believe that 50% of them are selling drugs?
I don't also believe 50% are selling drugs. The percentage is still high.
You think?
If there any percentage in a DA that should be selling drugs, I think it will be 15 or 20%.
Okay, so now, will you like for someone to just look at it? For instance, the other people who are sincere, right, fighting this thing with their whole heart, to just indict every one of them to say everybody involved into it.
I am a physician and I'm downhearted in reaction, and I love Koji, but that statement is untrue.
All right, Chi. Thank you. Yeah, let me take the next caller. Welcome.
Ambassador KONAH.
Yeah, welcome.
Good evening.
Yeah, go Elaine, Joseph Tama.
Thank you so much. Let me say good evening to the peace-loving people of History 6. I'm trying to get away from the noise.
Yeah, because I think I want to tell you just now.
Yeah. I think I'm much clearer, right?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ambassador KONAH, for the fascinating topics on the discussion. Quickly, I want to speak on the issue of the former senator. I want to call on the Mina County Legislative Caucus, the senator, all of the senators, the superintendent of the county, to ensure that the senator legacy is taken very seriously. While it is true, he works for his money, and he decided to invest into agriculture, into education. It is important that this institution, because they are not only benefiting his own relatives, but they are benefiting Liberians as well. Not only for Nima County, but I look right here at Town, inside the power station.
Yeah.
It's the PYG school. Just today I went around there because I have a piece of place around there I went to see. Ambassador KONAH will let you know that the entire school at that power station have been engulfed with a lot of grass.
Wow.
They have been engulfed. So these are things that need to be taken very seriously. Go beyond LBS to Lover Street. See the church. See how the structure look like now. The more is getting on the church. The more is getting on the church. So these are things that need to be taken into serious consideration. At the power station, we have other students in Liberians that were learning at that particular facility. So these are key things. I think this government that was hugely supported by the former senator need to take into serious consideration.
Yeah,
Very serious.
yeah,
Onto the second talking point.
Yeah.
Ambassador, let me say it's a big shame to a young guy who was given the privilege to serve this country and didn't serve well. It's a big disgrace to Jabati coach. You know, to serve at a city mayor of one of the biggest city and coming out to speak like a little kids that is just in the K2, a bath of my mind. So I'm surprised. That's why some of these guys, the former president is not a bad guy. But these guys that were surrounded around the former president make this former president to lead the presidency today. If they continue with these press statements around here, I will tell you no lie, he will not return to power.
All right, Chief.
Definitely will not return.
All right, thank you.
Because the statement from the can you call me, Ambassador Kona, please?
30
Can you
seconds.
hold on the line? Yeah, 30 seconds, please. Thank you for the privilege. The statement from this former second mayor and the secretary general of the coalition for democratic change, you need to come back to reverse the statement to blackmail and get a blacklist on our security sector. I think he is not behaving like a patriot. He's speaking from the angle of frustration. The Secretary General is speaking from the angle of depression because
All right.
they are seeing that light that no way they will come back to state power.
All right.
So they are frustrated.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome. Yeah, welcome.
Okay. So I'm James Wright from LBS community.
Yeah, James go from LBS.
Thank you. Oh, I heard you talk about the legacy of Senator Johnson.
Yeah.
When it comes to his polytechnic cancer. So let me say thank you for the concern. But what I have to say about that is that that institution was then run as a business. So when the man passed off, it is to his family to continue his business. Except that what I know is that before Senator Johnson could pass off, I think it was President William when he brought it to a certain level, either to the hall or somewhere that the school should be a public school. And that led to people, brainstorming the name that in fact if he sent it to public school, it should not say his name because he's a war law and all those things. So I think he had that idea.
Yeah, but and that's the reason why I call somebody for if they call for our president, he said the man are pa.
You see? So what I'm saying is that because although he brought that idea, but because it did not materialize until he died, one of the things that led to the falling of the school is that people, when you have that type of dream, you will never live forever. You should separate your personality from the institution. Let the institution be institution and you be your person. So that your absence will not affect the institution. Like he has set out the school as an institution different from Honorable Prince Johnson, it would have been still being run by now. That is the school who have authority, where they get a bowl and get other people and we running the school so that when he pass off, he will not be anything to the school. So it means something, but
so he believe that school does not have board.
What I'm saying is that even the school have board, he did not separate himself from the school. What I'm trying to say, there are no institution that will not have board. What I mean is, let the board have authority. Let there be authority. What I mean,
all right.
That will not be different from your direction who running the institution.
Say it does not have. Say it does not have authority. That's the reason why people who are calling him their father, like people that are talking to now, people that benefited from him.
Saying that because that is not family business. That's what I'm looking at.
All right.
Yeah.
All
yes,
right.
that is family business.
Okay.
So when I go into the family business, that's who alone has family business to the man.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, thank you for the concern. Anyway, that is very good concern.
Okay. Thank you. Thanks for having us. It's 07779079078 887 Call us this evening to have your say. So let's also give you the information. The Liberian government has banned smoking or shisha across Liberia. Yeah. Let me provide more information. Let me get the release. Yes. Let me read the release for you. Let me find the release to read it out for you. Right now. Let me read it out for you right now. Okay, the Ministry of Health of the Republic of Liberia has announced a nationwide ban on the sale and distribution of tramadol and shisha, set to take effect on August 22, tomorrow, 2025. The decisive action aims to combat the escalating drugs epidemic in the country and is part of intensified enforcement of existing drugs law that prohibit the possession and distribution of narcotic drugs without the necessary permits. Under the new directive, tramadol will only be permitted for use in licensed hospitals and under professional medical provision. In contrast, the usage of shisha is completely banned across all settings, including public and private spaces. Individuals or entities found violating this uh, moratorium will face immediate penalties that may include arrest, revocation of licenses, and seizure of the prohibited products. The ministry has expressed deep concern over the growing abuse of tramadol, addiction, violence, and declining maternal health among users. Additionally, shisha, often regarded as a harmless alternative, poses significant health risks, particularly for youth. So that's a breaking news there. Okay, so the government of Liberia, they banned shisha and tramadol. They banned shisha and tramadol for a professional hospital, a recognized hospital. That only where that way will be used. So let's take this caller. Welcome.
Good afternoon. How you doing, Chief?
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening. Thank you. My name is Moses Seven in a junior conviction from district number 6.
Yeah, quiet.
Thank you for the topic of discussion. You know, the issue of pensions. You know, that school is a family thing, though. So you don't expect somebody that school generating money. You don't expect an individual to take the money and put it behind that school. And secondly, that school is a private institution. It's not government institution. So although the senator, the Union Party is a pro-Union Party, but in so doing, it's a family business. So in our Liberian way, it's a family affair.
Okay.
To the issue of a seizure, you know, I tell people for free that this president.
You say issue of what?
To the issue of a seizure.
No, we are not discussing seizure. Please, I want to give that information. It's not about our talking point, please.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Yeah, we are not talking. I only thought to give the information to the public. Okay, let me take the next caller here. Welcome.
Good evening, KONAH.
Yeah, good evening.
You're welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Go ahead.
So, KONAH, there was one caller who got the line before past that call. I think he was giving some points.
Yeah, but the man, I saw a message, but the man,
so I wanted you to keep. Yeah. So like, just that you didn't really give him the time because I wanted more clarity to talk about the bodyguard of the president. And he was even trying to direct the place, but like he was rushing, thinking that maybe you were calling or something. Because I think that these are the kind of information we need so that we can continue taking surveillance on people.
The message around Kenya, when you're going Kenya, I know something about blue.
There are two Kenya. They have school on the side and a hotel. So I really wanted you to question good so we can get some of these things. Because as much we want to fight drugs, we must be able to track down some people. So that's why we are working in the communities. There are other people's needs when they give to us. Even though I'm not working with any task force, I'm not on the presidential task force thing, but when they give us these needs and then we see the fact findings, we get them done. Tomorrow, just in case we can be a help to any other people who will be working in the task force. That's why when people can, except when you make it blanket, when you make blanket statement about but once you start to point out individual and then you give him discretion, I think I want him to want to call about something. Curious that for me myself, I'm interested in that information. Let's see how we can track these people. I think it will be good for us.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thanks for having us. 077790770 887 Call us this evening to have us on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.0 FM. Yeah, let me take this caller here. Welcome.
Yeah, how you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm Salah. I'm calling from Cooper Farm.
Yeah, go ahead from Cooper Farm.
Yeah, the scholar just left, saying that you need more information. They send it back, you go there, there's a place there to ban, send it back. Okay, the no square too is a place there too. So this drugs business is very serious, and we all will fight in the world as a common citizen because everyone on a daily basis, brothers, sisters, they are passing off.
Okay.
I want to mention on Koji
Yeah,
statement.
that's the main topic. Yeah, that's where I want to go.
You say Kuti criticize the entire DEA sector. I will 100% tell you say yes.
Okay.
And it's just that the DEA men I saw, all the DEA officers should have badge, their numbers should be there with their names. Then you will get to be able to bring them on board. There's one guy, they call him to Mount Barclay or DEA officer, what the name is.
If you don't know it, you don't have to call it. Just continue. Hello.
Oh God. Yeah, I listen.
Yeah, if you do not know his name, you don't have to call it. Just continue, please.
He is a commander there. He's just a commander there. I want to call him for a name,
but you forget now. Yeah, you forget now.
Yeah.
So just continue.
I will still get up.
Yeah.
So when you say that people who do the arresting, the people who selling drugs, that's a key statement that everyone else should be able to work on. It means that everybody was not doing the work, but other people there trying to manipulate it.
Oh, so you mean him being trying to say some people, right?
But for me, like what I'm saying there, when you say that the entire DA said us, what you say, people that are arresting or the common citizen, they are those that selling the drugs to people. Yeah. Is that a lie?
So that's what I ask. Do you believe that everyone in the DA they're selling drugs?
I say everybody selling drugs.
I'm asking, do you believe everyone's selling drugs? Hello? This thing is hard to defend. Yeah, the thing here is hard to defend. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
Well, thank you. My name is Lasana Thomas Sankara KONAH, Vice President for Operation for the Professional United to Promote the Protocol General for short.
Okay, Lasana. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
I will like to disagree with the Secretary General of the Mali Coalition for Democratic Change. I mean, Mayor Jefferson Tamakoji, once a mayor is always a mayor. I mean, when people say the truth in Liberia, other people tend to politicize everything. But it's like we all are forgetting about the statement from DA operation quite recently and mega press briefing that to fight drugs in Liberia is difficult. Though he accusing the executive and the House of Representatives, including the judicial branch. Yeah, but another person is saying that though you can't just be pointing fingers to the executive. I mean, the very DA in uniform are the ones selling drugs. So you see now, people who are pretending, going to graveyard, taking comrades from there, going to that zinc shop, destroying it, and just pretending around, introducing politics. Because the more we pretend, the more politics will join into what we're doing and it will destroy the fight. So if we want to do a fight, let us be holistic. There are DA officers that the general said, Koji, that there are DA officers in the town that just the living back. The same way DA is saying that people in the executive selling jobs, they are to the border point, they know who are bringing in jobs, and they are also allowing people to bring in jobs. So for the father, I will negotiate with you, agree for you to bring in jobs in the country. When you share, you give my share. So DA too kind of big hand in the jobs building, because I was listening to your station this morning about a situation in Ghana, right? Yeah. Where a community child still arrested by the community, then over the DA with some resources, but then the DA said the resources got missing. Imagine a guy is a big drug dealer, but he got missing from the police. The police said the man escaped. Up to now, they can't find the man. So that to tell you that the DA that said involved into the just is very deep. Just in like before the level of unemployment rate is low, so they believe that since there's no employment for the youth, let's get into jobs and get our daily bread. Other people will just be there, even the country resources traveling across the world, nothing coming back. So we will set jobs to earn our living. I believe this is the only way. That is the reason why more young people getting into jobs in the country. If you look at Liberia is small. More people taking jobs, and young people.
Okay.
If you see on camera, it's just small number. That's infinitesimal. When you go to some community, like Nikuta, you go to some community, you feel bad.
Okay.
Why you should be in Liberia and see young people sleeping in graves? Yeah, young people living in places that they, by normal sense, they will never be there.
Okay.
So if you
Okay.
want to fight these jobs, there will be holistic. Let the president be stay to the point, create more homes for the people to go. You're not just running behind it, wherein they will just run back into the community and start harming people at night.
Yeah.
You know, like at night is very risky than any other country in the Western region.
Yeah, but it
Like
doesn't mean,
at night is
but it doesn't mean that everybody in the DA are into it. Yeah, that's my disagreement with.
that's the same way everybody in the executive not into jobs because he said people in the executive, and when he said people in the executive, people will claim that higher up in the executive, and the higher up in the executive will come from the president.
Okay.
They are one shooting like brother, they get money. Look at the speaker and the deputy speaker, the president, you got the DA boss.
Thank you. 77907 Call us this evening to have your seat on the talking point on Blaze Radio 98.7 FM. So, in a moment from now, yes, I'll soon go just, but let me just number of things impossible chance to be. Yeah, let me take this one. I hope. Hello.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Okay, the thing.
Yeah.
My badly.
Well, you know, yeah, all of your speaking point tonight, I just want to speak on the one I have to do with the trust issue.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's true. What you are defending, you're right. But you know,
no, I don't think. If you say defending, I don't think I'm defending. I think I just want him to just say the way he should say it. Yeah.
I know that is the talking point, right?
Yeah.
The question here is, if it is true that all of the officer or who are considered DA, that department, if they are all within the structure, I would say no. But one thing, the people that are saying that one apple for the whole apple. Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. We're getting you.
They got us saying that one apple for the whole apple. For the fact that doing the top government deputy director for DA were live by saying that drug dealer that were arrested at a report that is interest. Then why three Howard keys from DA, they were suspended up to now. They still undergoing suspension because of similar issue. The director proper Dauko and
why were they suspended for?
What?
Why were they suspended by the president?
They were suspended because of misunderstanding about about the see drug issue.
Yeah, that people they umpire struggle say well not because of they say or just. I want us to get that clear before the misinformation go across.
Okay.
Continue.
But then the only way Liberia can fight or we can try in fighting drugs. Those who bring the drugs into the country. Let us forget about those local users. Let's focus on the chicken that lay in the air. Busting the air can stop the chicken from laying the egg. But if we grab the chicken that lay in the air, then you will not find air of us.
And which of I agree with you?
Yeah. The egg, the chicken that lay in the air shall be the one also search for and then get that chicken. And the nigga will get that chicken that chicken will start laying the egg.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Let me take the next caller before you chicken the egg. Hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Why people cry more the disease?
What's your name, please?
Thank you for the second time. My name is Moses Cleveland.
So there's a calling tonight.
Yeah. This government in the power.
Yeah, Moses. If you call on the show, you make a point. We don't allow you call back, please.
Yeah. Let me talk you for the second time.
No, we beg you. No, we beg you. We beg you. Yeah, we don't do that. Hello.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. What's your name?
I'm Emmanuel Ifeman. I'm from
Emmanuel, you say calling from where?
Firestone.
Okay, Firestone. Go ahead from Firestone, my brother.
Yeah, I guess the problem will be coming from condition. For everyone be a drug seller. Let's to ourselves now. The fight against drugs now is increasing them in the past regime. I tell you clearly that people who are in the are against the sale of drugs than the past regime. How will it be brave and say everyone in the DA are just set up? It's wrong. You own yourself and see what is unfolding now when it comes to drug activity. People are engaging drugs like enemy for now. I have the past month. And you said on media and just saying that we look that the people are not applying effort is wrong. At least if you're going to do that, now the good side. But let me for the people pass
okay.
You see, but every that cannot go. But now we are saying something just
Yes, sir.
Yeah, where?
Go
ahead from Soaking.
Yeah, but you know, I know. People are and the current the for PS the point the point choice control and double choice. Our preference in the parliament continue man. Because in a for see put see but we no
Yeah, hello. Yeah, let's get something clear here. The deputy a thorough search a judiciary. You will find people there who are involved into the sale of drugs. He said it.
Thank you.
Good.
Because
I come like get something clear for I come like get something clear. Now, so for someone to say if you do a search, you find people there. Instead, then for Jefferson Kochi is trying to indict the entire DA. But for the LDA boss, he said you will find people there. Huh? So that means you are perceiving about the possibility of some people in the executive, judiciary, and the legislature, some people they are involved in the drug scene. But for Javasi Koji, he said the entire security force. So that's
all right.
Yes.
Okay, I get your point.
Okay,
You see, for me, for me, I will listen to go before I go market. I will opportunity to live near George Dido.
Okay.
But I think I move on there. I move from there. The DA office of DA pool, brother. The DA pool, the DA pool, happy for telling me like bro. The DA pool, happy for it because the way they're living on. The people also have it that way. No. It not join like where people get paid every money. Look, the people also have every month, every week. And no answer they say. The people come there, they'll call the woman. Look, they'll call the woman every week. They'll come and pay.
Okay.
I won't call for me. I won't call the woman. I won't call for me. For me.
But show the plan.
No. I don't pay money. The so far. The commander, the answer. They shout their book. Commander, answer. The DA Papa pays the salary. You know, look, the DA they're happy for, they're very happy for John doing that broad because they can eat it. So if school is there, DA saying, you know, for me, that's the for me, I see the
So let me ask you this. Do you agree that all the people in the DA, all they are involved in the sale of drugs?
No, for me, I'm not concluding everybody.
Okay, do you agree? Let's take it small. Do you agree that 50% of them they're involved in the sale of drugs?
Yeah, for me, 50%, yes.
50%?
Yes, 50%.
Okay.
Because I know, either out there, I know they are either out there.
You have to get small. You have to get the better. You are into out there with majority of the drugs of the DA officers?
No, I ain't got majority of them. I want to say.
Okay, so but you into out there with few of them. So based on a few of them, you make a conclusion that half of them they are said they are into the sale of drugs.
Okay, make it scenario.
Okay, yeah.
Make it scenario. I'm a psychologist. Sometimes on the back line, some struggle to do oh my, I got vous. So to go one or two, who possibly benefit or two possibly benefit,
and are true all the motorcyclists are criminal the rule?
No, but I say I'm not for the people saying John. I agree that all the people saying John. But for me, I can laugh. For me, I'm going to over there.
All right,
50% of the saying John.
All right, thank you.
Yes, 50% saying John.
All right.
Sure. I'm not arguing that one for me. I see him. I say, the boy, look.
You see, this good. Oh my word. Yes, therefore, so take any more course with like 2 more minutes. Yeah, 1 more minute away. We can take any more course. So let me say many thanks to every one of you who caught. That can't you? We love to say, yeah, to join us tomorrow off the talking point. But the truth here is, the population officers, some officers LDA are into the trading of drugs might be true. It doesn't mean that the majority of people in the LDA are selling drugs. Because the first thing, those of you that have the belief majority of the LDA people in the sale of drugs, you do not have any fun. How many people you know in the LDA? How many total LDA you know? So you do not even know how many things how many person in the LDA, but you want to conclude a majority of them are into it. And how did you arrive to the majority? Because you saw few? No. So the same way the last caller, like he talked about the issue of the motorcyclists. There are some motorcyclists who misbehave, who behave arrogantly, but it doesn't mean everyone there they are arrogant. No. It doesn't mean the majority they are arrogant. No. You just don't see someone action, they make conclusion on the rest of the people. You don't do that. Currently, we get teachers. who take bribe from students. So does it mean that majority of the teachers in the country take bribe from students? Does it mean majority of the teachers in the country they are unprofessional? No, you don't make conclusion like that. You don't make conclusion like that. Because every profession there will be the bad ones. Every profession there will be the bad ones. Even the journalism profession, we have bad journalists who are not professional, right? But it doesn't mean that everyone in the profession they are unprofessional. No, it doesn't mean everyone they are bad. No. Mhm. But that conclusion where as soon as one person do something, we look based on that one person, we conclude that the entire group, they are bad. No, it's wrong. It is wrong. We have parents in the country who's some of them they don't care. They don't take care of their family. Does it mean that the rest of the parents they do not take care of their family? Eh? Does it mean we have bad ladies in this country? But does it mean all the ladies in the country are bad? We have bad men. Does it mean all the men in the country are bad? That is my point. You don't look at someone bad behavior, then you conclude the entire group. Don't do that. You'll be behaving bad to the rest of the people. There are officers in the LDA who are professional and they are fighting just with all their heart. Because some of the officers, their children are into it. So it hurt them when you see other people into it. They wanted to leave the country. But for the Secretary General of the CEC to just wake up and just make a blanket statement indicting the rest of the officers, I think it is not good for our officers. Let's try to value them. Let's try to